Alright, so this is me again, and this is the story, long story short, of how I got into Mortal Kombat back in the day. First, when it came to Mortal Kombat 1, I was probably 10 years old. So I went to the arcade with my cousins who live out of town, and I was minding my own business, my Street Fighter and my TMNT and, Captain Commando, and by the time we left, they were like, "Oh my god, do you see this awesome arcade, Mortal Kombat?" And I'm like, as a 10-year-old, I was like, "Yeah, I guess I did." They were like, "Do you see how this fucker would, rip out your head and stuff?" And I'm like, "I don't think we are talking about the same arcade here." So the next time we went, I was like, "Oh my god, this is Mortal Kombat?" And I swear that it blew me right the fuck out of my fatty kid's pants, man. I couldn't believe it, it was awesome. I can recall the home version, I mean the SNES version. It was shit. It was fun to play, but when it came to the fatalities and the blood itself, there were none, man. So I've always praised the Genesis version. The audio was crappier, but it had the blood code, which I still recall. And I swear to God, I didn't look it up. I swear to God, I did not look it up. Anyway, so years went by, and out came Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 2 was hardcore, man, and everything about it was awesome. It was badass in any way. I still praise Mortal Kombat 2. Everything was cool. The arenas, the characters, how they made Reptile selectable and Shang Tsung selectable, how Kano and Sonya were chained back there on Cam's arena. It also introduced the friendship, which I've always loved, and the bibality, I guess, which I hate. But anyway, probably one of the happiest days of my life is when my dad got me Mortal Kombat 2 for the SNES, which was awesome. I became such a pro. I sort of got my friends and my brother even wouldn't play with me because I was all too good for them. It wasn't fun playing with me. I mean, what the fuck? I swear that I learned how to do every single move, every single fatality, friendship, stage fatality, everything. I was like a human encyclopedia about Mortal Kombat 2. And then what happened? Out comes Mortal Kombat 3. It's a whole different story. I wasn't that impressed when Mortal Kombat 3 came out. Why? They took everything that made Mortal Kombat 2 cool. I mean, there was no ninjas at all, man, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, is this Sub-Zero? Are you serious? Oh my god, you are. And whose big idea was to take Scorpion out? He's everyone's favorite character, man. Are you stupid or what? Plus, the fatal text wouldn't leak blood anymore. And besides, the arenas sucked. They had the subway, the bank, the street. I mean, it's like having my fucking bathroom for a combat zone, The only cool thing about Mortal Kombat 3 is that it introduced the combos and characters like Sector and Cyrax, which I love. But anyway, when I saw the arcade the first time, people would only choose either Sub-Zero or Cabal, and I was like, come on, pick someone else, I want to see someone else, Luckily, in time, we got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and when I saw it, I was blown away. It was awesome, and I think I speak for everyone when I say thanks for bringing back Scorpion and Reptile. It also had better combat zones. There's something that really annoys me about Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and also a game that I absolutely praise, which is Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the PlayStation or N64. I think fatalities went downhill when it comes to creativity by Mortal Kombat Ultimate and Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Because, I mean, take a look at this. I understand this guy is a badass ninja and shit, but you must really mean it to pull out something like this. Besides, take a look at this. His arms are straight up left flying, man. What the fuck's up with that? I mean, they couldn't probably do any better when it came to graphics or when it came to sprites they already had, but come on, cut me a break, man, take a look at this shit. Like I was saying, Mortal Kombat Trilogy was awesome. I remember the day I got it for my PlayStation, but then came out Mortal Kombat 4, which was a whole different thing. It was 3D and they didn't use actors anymore, but CGI, was like, I don't know, man. But it turned out to be pretty good, especially when it came to fatalities. They took back what made Mortal Kombat awesome, which it was to make fatalities look good. So I must really say that I got into Mortal Kombat 4 just as much as I got into any other Mortal Kombat game. But after that I lost track and interest of the series. After Mortal Kombat Gold I didn't even get to play that, and I had a Dreamcast with Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance and everything up to Armageddon. I haven't played those games. It changed a lot. It's not the same game I loved back in the 90s. So the story of how I got into Mortal Kombat is simple. I was always into fighting games, and this was an awesome one. There was no reason not to get into it. Definitely one of my all-time favorite games, and I'm looking forward to get Ultimate Mortal Kombat for the DS. So, thanks for watching.